Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Ted Carr, and today I'm going to show you what a minimalist packs to go to Europe. So let's get right into it. First of all, this is everything. It's a carry-on. It's not super duper heavy. It's maybe 30 pounds, and the reason it's so heavy is because I got all my camera equipment in here. So all my camera equipment, my laptop, all my cables and chargers, and my clothing. But outside here, these are things I'm keeping in my pockets at all times. I'll have my iPhone, I'll have my wallet, my date box wallet made out of cardboard like 5 years ago, and just cardboard and tape, and then my passport, as well as like my SIM card and extra passport photos, and a little SIM tray opener for the iPhone, a little metal stick in there. And then I also in my pockets I'm carrying around these babies, these little AirPods. These are super minimalist. I love these. No wires, no cords. They don't weigh anything. They just fit right in there, and you forget that they're in your ears. They're amazing. Highly recommend them. So the way this is packed is not optimal. It was packed last minute just for this video. I'm gonna pack it properly before I fly out. The way I'll pack it properly is I'll put the cords at the bottom of the bags. That way everything I want to access I can access really quickly, and then if I need to charge something I'll have to scavenge down for the cords. But the way this is packed now is I packed the cords in last because they were like the last things I really cared about packing. So anyways, let's get right into this. Every compartment in this bag is filled. The brand of this bag, I don't even know. It's just some cheap bag I bought at Ross in Hawaii. It was like $30 bag. I just wanted a bigger bag that I could fit all my stuff in as a carry-on. So yeah, every compartment is full. Let's start with the this front section right here. What am I packing here? This might take some damage, might take some hits. But again, it's a carry-on. I'm not going to be throwing it around. I'm going to be in control of this bag at all times, pretty much. So right at the bat, I just have some cords, some wires. This is an American plug-in. This is the charger for the AirPods. And then we got a dongle for the MacBook Pro. Nowadays they're making you carry around a dongle. I just need an SD card slot, man, but they're not giving it to me. I need a dongle for that, so whatever. And I got some shoes, man, some rubber Jesus sandals. These things are gonna help take a lot of impact if anything comes and hits this bag here. So these Jesus sandals, these are amazing. The brand is called Bedrock. They're made out of Portland, Oregon. Highly rate them. They're my favorite minimalist sandals. So check these out for sure. Next up in this same slot we have some SD cards. I get some SD cards right here. I've got like a 32 gig, I've got a 64 gig, and I have a 256 gig. The reason you want multiple SD cards is because some of them, they go sour, they go south, they go floppy, they kaput, no good. So you need to have multiple SD cards. And having different sizes, they serve different purposes for sure. The 256 gigabyte one you can just cram stuff on that you don't really need to care about. The 32 gig card, you really got to be more careful about what you're putting on there. And the 64 gig card, that's somewhere in between. So next up, in the next compartment, we have a UV filter for my wide angle lens. You gotta have a UV filter because if you're filming outside in the sunshine, if the sun's hitting the lens, it can make it look all washed out. But put a UV filter on your lens, then it's like putting sunglasses on your lens. You can actually see things much clearer and it's not all washed out. So UV lens right there. I have a Canon battery charger right there. And behold, I have my European charger right here. This little tiny minimal European charger. That's going to get the job done. Pretty much all you need for Europe, I think. And then up here in this big compartment, the main upper compartment, I have a 4 terabyte external hard drive. It's quite minimal. I really like it. It's a Seagate. It's kind of thick, but a 4 terabyte, man, you get what you get what you gotta get. My 2 terabyte is over here, which I'm not going to be bringing. It's definitely more minimal. It's like half the width, but I don't want to bring 2 terabytes to Europe. I'm going to be filming a lot, so I'm going to bring 4 terabyte and just fill this thing up. It's important to bring an external hard drive whenever you're traveling. That way you don't need to worry about editing and uploading stuff to the internet, to the cloud. You can just capture tons of footage and then put it on the external hard drive, and then when you come home and you have some more time, you can deal with it then. So I got an external hard drive in my bike tube tire wallet made by my friend Derek. And inside here as well is the cord for that charger, or this external, I should say. And then next up we've got the G7X battery with the charger. Gotta have chargers for all the cameras, man. And then I also get this little quick dry wipe in case I need to clean my computer screen or need to clean my lens. And it's also in here just for extra cushioning, extra padding. I don't really need that one, but sometimes you gotta wipe the lens, man. Sometimes your lens gets covered in sand or spit or rain or whatever, so it's good to have. And then here, the main juicy compartment of the backpack, what's inside. Like I said, these cords are right at the top, but they shouldn't be. They should be at the bottom. That way you can easily access everything else that's more important. So, MacBook charger, and then another MacBook charger. This, I guess, is the extension, so you can actually sit somewhere far away from the wall charger when you're using the computer. And then I've got my Canon 80D camera with a 11-20 wide-angle lens on there. And then I've got a 24-70 mil. I'm gonna wrap these up properly, by the way, and we're just gonna stuff them in like this. I'll have them wrapped around with like bubble foam. This stuff, I'll wrap it up properly, as if it's being packed up to be shipped. And then in here, I just got some clothes, man. I've got a jacket. It's important to have a jacket because it can get cold. It can get cold in Europe in the morning for sure. And then I have a pair of boxers because when I wear jeans, I normally go commando. Like right now, I'm commando. But when I'm wearing jeans, I don't like the rubbing feeling, so I wear boxers for that. I got one pair of socks. I think I'm only gonna bring one pair of socks. I might bring two, but one pair of socks for my dress shoes when I'm speaking on stage or when I'm maybe walking downtown. When I look a bit fresher. Then in my Jesus sandals. And then I've got a Gorilla Pod here. This is for vlogging. This is for like putting the G7X, which you're watching right now on. I'm gonna put the G7X on here, and you can just say, "Hey, what's up?" Blah 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 blah. It's like an extendable arm, and it's also nice for setting up little mini shots for like what I eat in a day videos and vlogs here and there. If you watch any Casey Neistat video, you'll see that most of the shots he uses, there's a Gorilla Pod involved. And this brand is called Joby, J-O-B-Y. It's like the $100 version. It's the best of the best. And then I've got some t-shirts, man. I've got a small white t-shirt and I've got a long white t-shirt. I like to rock both. Different styles, different occasions. And then I've got a long blue t-shirt, really nice blue t-shirt, helps bring out the blues in my eyes. And then I've got some swimming trunks for New York. Probably swimming in New York, across the lake. I'm teaching some swim classes there. If you guys are at Woodstock Fruit Festival and you want to learn how to swim, hit me up. Gotta have those. And I've got some sweatpants, because again, early in the morning it can get cold. So these are sweatpants. These are just like, or you guys might call them joggers, but they're just some Nike sweatpants. And I've got a pair of running shorts, so I can do some running. I think I'm teaching some running classes as well. Gotta make sure I get the equipment for it. And then I've got a pair of these light jeans. I guess not really jeans. What are they called? Like maybe they're joggers. I don't know. They're like half between jeans and sweatpants. They're crossed. And I've got a pair of actual jeans, I guess. These are like skinny jeans that I roll up so you can see the bottom part of my ankle. Because otherwise they'll drag. They're a bit long for me. My buddy gave them to me. A lot of the clothes here my buddy just gave to me for free, so that's really nice. I wear hand-me-downs all the time. And then last main compartment, in the back, it fits like in the back of the thing, so it's connected to my spine, is the laptop area. This is where the laptop goes, that upper hidden compartment kind of thing. My Takstar mic, this attaches to the camera so I can shoot people talking, get some really great testimonials of why a vegan diet works, or why a fruitarian diet works, or why they came to the certain festival. I'm going to a bunch of fruit festivals, so I want to get some testimonials from people. So I got that mic, and then I've got these European chargers here to charge my G7X battery, as well as the American version of that same thing to charge the G7X battery. It's crazy. All these wires right here, these whole section of wires right here, right? This is because Canon, when they made the G7X, they gave you this as the charger. There's no actual wall outlet plug in there. Whereas when Canon made the Canon 80D, the bigger version, they gave you this charger with the fold out wall charger. So this little charger right here helps minimize all of these freaking wires that I need for this thing. It's just, I don't know, it's just the way they decided to do it, I guess, so whatever. That's that. And then lastly, I've got my 13-inch MacBook Pro case. And inside this 13-inch MacBook Pro case, I've got a 15-inch MacBook. That's right. Right here. 15-inch MacBook Pro, and I'm shoving it in the 13-inch case. And then within this case, I've got some euro. I'm bringing with me like 300 euro, I think. I should double check sometime, but I think it's around, well, here's 200 euro, and then in here I've got 170 euro, so 370 euro I guess I'm bringing. Cool. I've also got some American money as well, because after Europe I'm going to America. Right now, by the way, I'm making this video in Canada. So that's pretty much it. There's 2 side compartments which I haven't shown you yet. One of the side compartments has extra batteries for my Canon 80D. You want to have extra batteries at all times for sure. I've even got extra battery for my Canon G7X, because the batteries, they don't last as long as you like them to. If you don't have battery, you don't have anything. So you gotta have power, you gotta have the battery, so bring extra batteries. And then in this side pocket here, side compartment, I've got the power station, the power box for my MacBook Pro. And then also, I didn't even show you this, it's my spare passport. It's my scanned, photocopied passport. You want to have extra Ziploc bagged version of your passport. In case you lose your passport, you always got backup, you always got spare. Doesn't need to be like super high quality, it just needs to have all your passport information on there. And it needs to be like the scan of it, the photocopy of it. So that's that, guys. Now you know everything I'm bringing to Europe. If you guys want to meet me in Europe, I'm going to be in Amsterdam, I'm going to be in Denmark, Copenhagen, and I'm going to be in London, England. And then I'm going to New York City after that. So check out the description for the tour dates, and maybe I'll see you there, maybe I won't. I hope this video gave you guys an idea of what to bring and what not to bring. I think it's important to fit everything into one bag when you're traveling. If you gotta have 2 bags, then have 2 bags. But you don't want to bring freaking those carry-along things and a duffel bag and a purse and an extra little wallet and a purse and a little like fanny pack as well. Like, you just want to minimize your compartments. Have as few separate bags as possible. Ideally, it's 1 bag, fit everything in there. I was gonna bring 2 bags. I was gonna bring the backpack and the camera bag, but my little side satchel camera bag. But I was like, no man, just minimize, get creative, fit it all into 1 bag. You'll realize that when you're minimalist, when you bring very few things, when everything you bring fits into 1 bag, you actually use everything you bring. You use everything you bring. But when you have multiple bags, a lot of times you'll pack it all up, you go for your vacation or your trip or your journey, you'll come home and you realize, hey, I didn't use half of this stuff. Well, yeah, no shit, you brought too much. So bring less. I'd rather err on the side of thinking, or on having less and thinking, oh, you know what, I gotta go buy something, I didn't bring it. That's no worry, that's no issue. I can just sell it later on Craigslist or eBay or Amazon or something. So don't worry about not bringing enough, you can just buy it when you get there. If you have too much, then you have too much and you're stuck with it. It's just dead weight. So some of the things I might not use here, just on second thought, it's like, maybe I might not use this UV filter, but I probably will, because every time I shoot outside I put it on. But that's maybe one thing. Maybe I won't use this microphone, but if I'm shooting testimonials, which I do every time I go to a festival, I'm probably going to use it. Maybe I'm not going to use this Jobby tripod, but when I vlog, I love to hold it out, and when it just gives a better shot. And when I'm setting up shots, I'm not going to bring this tripod that you're sitting on right now. It's a big tripod you're sitting on. I'm just going to be minimal. I'm just going to set it up on this baby tripod. It just folds out like that. See? Tripod. Other than that, I'm going to use everything, man. I'm going to use everything. Clothing. It's like, oh, how can I minimize clothing? It's like, yeah, I don't need 2 pairs of jeans, I'm sure, but I like to have some fashion sense. I like to dress somewhat well. Maybe I don't need these boxers, but I don't want to get rubbed. Maybe I do need an extra pair of socks, but You know what? If I need an extra pair of socks, I'll buy a pair at H&M once I'm down there for like $5. So everything I have here, guys, you'll see I'm gonna use. You'll see I'm gonna use, especially this bad boy right here. All right. Thanks so much for watching. If you're still watching this video, hit the subscribe button and comment down below saying I watched to the very end. I would appreciate that. I'll check out who you guys are. I'll be sure to thumb up and give you guys a comment, a heart. From the bottom of mine to yours, thank you so much. Peace out. I'm Ted Carr, and this is Fruit Living.